The passing of Gordon Lightfoot. G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. Today we have a somber video. Canada as a nation is mourning the death of one of their own, Gordon Lightfoot. Musicians are paying tribute to Gordon Lightfoot, so we're going to watch this video and see how respected he was amongst not only Canadian musicians, but musicians from all around the world. So let's just go.
How much was Lightfoot a part of this country? Whether you tuned in to watch the hockey game,
I'll always be a Leaf fan,
or in Parliament listening to the member from Orillia, the small Ontario town where Lightfoot started.
He is to Canadian music what the Group of Seven is to Canadian art.
Everyone was talking about the singular singer-songwriter.
I loved his voice, I love the way he played the guitar, the fact that he played so often on a 12-string that I do also.
Out in the street,
Shivering, quivering, the warm breath of spring. Everybody's life is just infused with the sound of Lightfoot.
in Spain, Blue Rodeo's Jim Cuddy recalled the first song he learned to play.
That's what you get for loving me. It's so absurd to think of a 10-year-old sitting there on a little Stella guitar. That's what you get for loving me.
Lightfoot wrote hundreds, but his favorite,
I think the Canadian Railroad Trilogy is a good one.
but even playing with Blue Rodeo, Lightfoot had high standards.
He called me and he said, "Are you sure your drummer's up to it?" And then he named the tempos. It's got to start at 88, then it's got to go to 112, and then it's got to come back to 92.
He wrote songs with an insight that crossed generations.
I remember listening to him when I was a teenager and feeling like I had this window into emotions that I was too young to know, but had the feeling might be on the horizon for me.
All right, here he is now, Gordon Lightfoot.
Lightfoot's friend Bob Dylan, who inducted him into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, once said Lightfoot had the perfect catalog.
You don't realize how hard it is until you try to sing one. And I don't know if I should try.
Musician Andy Schaaf is considering adding Lightfoot to the lineup tonight, inspired by the storytelling he squeezed into every verse.
The more you dive into it, the more you see the subtleties.
Rheostatics member Dave Bedini says Lightfoot's longevity was no accident.
This is a good lesson for all of us. He got to be 84 by continuing to be creative and doing what he loved to do.
With songs that echo still.
Never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
So, Eli, it's pretty clear so many artists are sharing stories about Gordon Lightfoot tonight. Of all of them that you've heard, what stands out?
His love of touring. I mean, so many artists have stories of hanging out backstage with Lightfoot, seeing Lightfoot on stage performing again and again. In his 80s, he still was keeping up a punishing touring schedule. You could even see him in the back of cafes in Toronto where others were covering his songs. So I think, Adrian, he understood that his music was a gift and one that was meant to be shared.
Wow. I've recently just started listening to Gordon Lightfoot. I love the song The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Jump onto AussieTash and my music reaction channel. I've got it on there. It's absolutely fantastic. Bob Dylan. I also watched that interview where Bob Dylan inducted Lightfoot into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. Bob Dylan said amazing things of Lightfoot. And from the music I've been listening to, he's absolutely fantastic. Canada, I know that you're in a whole lot of mourning today. We send you our condolences all the way here from Australia. That was just a short little video. I hope it was respectful. If you guys liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment. Also, share your stories. Where did you see Lightfoot in concert? How did it make you feel? I'd love to hear all your stories, guys. Jump on. Don't be afraid to be emotional. We've got a great YouTube community. So yeah, just jump on. Share and tell me your stories. Okay, cheers from down under. Please take care. Bye.